Hello, dear students. Welcome back to English literature class. Today, we are going to begin with the remaining part of So What Are You Anyway by Lawrence Hill. Dear students, uh, before I begin this, I would like to tell you that I have given two questions. Uh, I have attached with the attachment, and please try to do those two questions. Okay. Now we are going to begin with the remaining part of the story. So based on our previous uh, uh, video or reading, we know that the girl Carol is not comfortable sitting with Mr. and Mrs. Norton. Okay. So when the girl comes out of the toilet, Carol finds the stewardess, Miss Air Hostess, okay, and requests, Carol requests Air Hostess, excuse me, Miss, could I sit somewhere else? Okay, Carol requests the air hostess to arrange a seat for her. What do you think is the reason she wants to change her seat? Write one sentence about that. The woman frowns. When you do not understand, frown is an expression of face. When you do not understand something, you frown. When the question puzzles you, you frown. When you do not like the question, you frown. When something you find disgusting, you frown. So here the air hostess doesn't understand why the girl wants to change her place. That's why she frowns. The girl answers when the girl tells the air hostess that I don't like the window. I don't like the window. Do you also think that the girl wants to change her place only because she doesn't like the window? Then what? Please try writing one sentence. Try to write one sentence. Why the girl? What's the real reason? Okay. Is that it? Is that the only reason? Is that it? It is half. Is that the only reason? The air hostess uh, asks the girl. She wants to know whether it is only the reason why you want to change your place. Okay. She said yes, this is only the reason. I'm sorry, but we don't have time to move you right now. I'm sorry, we don't have time to move you right now. We are serving a meal. Ask me later if you like. The air hostess shows her inability to change her place as she and other air hostesses are serving the meal right now. Okay, that is one thing. Now, after Carol has eaten and had her tray taken, the man says, the torture is not yet over. Mr. and Mrs. Norton are still very curious. What are you anyway? My wife and I were wondering. Mr. Henry Norton continues with the remaining uh, of his questions, he asks uh, the girl, what are you anywhere? Do we ask questions like that? We ask, who are you? But he asked, what are you anyway? My wife and I were wondering. Students, you will find there are some people, they are more interested in others' lives. Okay, they are more curious to know what others are doing rather than focusing on one's own life. So they are that kind of people who are more interested in others' affairs. Okay, so Carol blinks. Blinking here, Carol doesn't. Do you think Carol likes his question? Do you think Carol likes his question? My opinion, I'll not tell you. You write your own opinion. I should not tell you everything. Write your own opinion. In your opinion, do you think Carol likes this question? Okay? Okay. Carol blinks. Blinking, you understand? No. When you don't understand something, you blink. When you find something strange, you blink. So Carol blinks, sees the man's clear blue eyes. How are the eyes of the man? Blue eyes of the man. Who have blue eyes? Do you have blue eyes? I don't have blue eyes. You will notice people from European countries and America, they have blue eyes. The white people have blue eyes. Okay. Uh, okay. So the man is white and drops her head. Carol drops her head. When do we do? When you don't do your homework. So she was ashamed, or she was like embarrassed, you say. Okay, Carol is ashamed and embarrassed with the question. That's why she drops her head, or at least she doesn't like the question of the man. Okay, what do you mean? She says. She doesn't hear. Carol asks the man, what do you mean? What are you? Carol doesn't like the question. The man opens up now. You know, what are you? You know, what are you? What race? Now the man opens up, that I am asking your race. Which race are you from? Now I will pause at this moment. Students, just think, why at all the man has been insisting on telling them what she is in fact. By now you must have understood what the man is asking. Generally, we can tell one another when we see people from any part of India, we can say that he is an Indian, or he can be any Sri Lankan or Pakistani, these Indian subcontinent. Looking at the face, the features, the physical features of the physique, okay, or physical features at least, okay, we can say that, okay, to a great extent we can say, okay, we can say that this man must be from Indian subcontinent, either from India or any countries, like neighboring country. Okay, if we see any person from European countries, we can seeing the physical features, we can say that, okay, this man is from Europe, or this man is from that country. Can be, we can guess like that. And when we see people from Africa, so they are quite distinct. We can say that, okay, he or she must be from African origin. If it was so, the girl, if the girl were a European, he could understand. Okay, if she were from Africa, he could understand. Why is he not able to know? Okay, race, we have the understanding of the origin. Okay, looking at the features, the appearance. Okay, so why at all the man doesn't understand what race she is? Okay, we'll come to know of this story, okay, more. Okay, there is something that he doesn't understand. There is really something that you will also not understand. Okay, that because her feature is not quite distinct. Okay, Carol's mouth drops. What does it show? Carol's mouth dropped. What does it show? She is embarrassed. What is that? Carol doesn't like the question. What is that? What are you asking? What is race? Actually, Carol is not familiar. Okay, what is race? So, two things can be there. Either that doesn't understand the question, or she doesn't like the question. Okay, or it may be both. She doesn't understand. The writer clarifies it here that she doesn't understand the question, the race, because there are certain things we are not supposed to tell our children. There are some some race or discrimination, or talking about the communal things, these kind of things. There are certain things that we are not supposed to share with the children. Okay, why? For the better bringing of the children. Okay, so parents didn't feel like sharing these kind of things with uh, the girl. Okay, that's why she doesn't know. At least according to the writer here, she doesn't understand. So this reflects that uh, the child has not uh, the child is not familiar with the term race. Okay, yet she senses that the man is asking a bad question. So here the writer clarifies it more, that the girl really doesn't understand the man's question about race. She doesn't know. She has not known the term race as of now. Okay, because there was no need for such things. No. Okay, there are certain things, certain words are there we don't need them in our life. Okay, and okay, so she senses the man is asking a bad question. Okay, so she understand, at least suppose uh, our behavior. Okay, from the behavior of the man, the girl understands that there is the question is not good. Okay, she understand that. Okay, she wishes her mom and dad were there. Why? Because they are adults and they know the answer. Uh, they can answer. They could tell what race meant. Okay, so she wishes if her mom and dad were there, they could answer him, but she has no idea about the race. Okay, now this man is, what to say, that doll of yours. Here he doesn't stop. Okay, now I will ask you to write a few sentences about the personality or the character of this man. In your own opinion, you just make your own opinion about this man, what kind of person he can be. Okay, how will you define such a person? Okay, that tall that doll of yours is black. The man tells the girl, that doll of yours is black. Okay, that is a negro doll. That is a negro doll. Negro is the term which is also offensive. It is no more used. Okay, negro is a term which is used for the people of African origin. Okay, people of African origin. So that that doll of yours, you remember in the beginning that Carol carries a doll. Carol carries a doll with her always. Okay, and she has given that doll a name. Do you remember the name? Amy, Amy, Amy. She has given the name. Okay, so that doll of yours is black. Okay, that means that it is a negro doll. Now, negro doll. Okay, there are some people, they will determine the religion and the race of the religion of the birds and animals as well. Okay, so that is race, negro. What is your race? So that doll is black. So that black thing, black doll, it is called negro. Now you understand, if something is black, that is of African origin, that is negro, Now you tell your race. Now you have understood. The question still confuses the girl. She doesn't understand the question, because these type of things, these type of nonsense things, she was not taught. Rather, there was no need for such kind of hateful things or nonsense things, okay, for the children to know. Put this way, now the man is trying to make her understand more. Put this way, try to understand this way. Or suppose, as your maths teacher tell you to suppose, the man says, what is your father? Okay, what is your father? The man asks Carol, what is your father? Now again he is not asking who is your father, what is your father. Okay, he again wants to ask that about race only. Okay, what is your father? The question baffles her. The question confuses her. Okay, she doesn't like the question, and the question confuses Carol. What is her father? She is like puzzled. What is her father? Actually, what she knows, what that girl knows about father, what is a father, the definition of a father according to that girl. Okay, definition can be different according to you and me. Okay, so according to the girl, what is father? According to the girl, he is her dad. A father is dead. Very innocent answer. A father is a dad. Okay, now he is her dad. So what is father? A father is a dad who, and her father is her dad who every Sunday morning makes pancakes. Okay, her father, what is her father? So she is answering that she is in fact not answering the man. She is imagining, she is thinking to herself, she is telling this to herself. Why this man is asking what is your father? So she is what she has learnt in the family, she is telling the same. Okay, the the family values, according to that family values that she has learnt at home. What is a father? So a father is a dad who makes pancakes every Sunday, and her father or her dad allows her to uh, uh, pour sauce on that pancakes and cherish. The whole family sit together, the whole family sit together, and they enjoy together, they eat together. So a father is that who makes pancakes. That is all she understands about a father. Do you think this is what the big man Mr. Henry Norton wants to ask Carol? Okay, so it is going to be more than 18 minutes, so I think I should continue with another video. Okay, while you watch this video and then you just think about the end of the story, or also try to write about what is the subject of this story, why, what is the message that the writer is trying to convey. Please try to write in your own words, based on the what you have learned from watching the video. What you make some opinion of yours, what the writer, what the author is trying to convey, the message. Okay, thank you very much, and please do those two questions which I have attached today itself. Thank you very much. God bless you all.